Subscribe, hype, like, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications. And donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
When a video starts off with headlines of issues between WWE and CM Punk that could be unresolved, what are the issues for? Who are they against? Who are they with? Are they at the higher-ups? Are they with the staffing? Are they with the creative? Are they at the top of the food chain, so to speak? The issues, apparently, between WWE's CM Punk and the game Triple H. The issues that are existing right now, just days before CM Punk is set to return to the WWE. CM Punk is a huge talking point online today, whether it be the dirt sheets, the websites, social media, whether it be the online forums, whether it be Reddit, or hell, whether it be right here on YouTube. The CM Punk WWE fallout, the backlash, the vendetta is absolutely real. And whether it be serious or whether it be delirious, whether it be real or whether it be a part of the story, or whether this is just a way to get people talking when you put CM Punk into the conversation, a CM Punk who has not been seen or heard from since WrestleMania, where he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously, that is going to be not only a talking point, but it is going to startle some people. Also, Triple H says, WWE, it's not that serious. But what Triple H is trying to do, what it feels like to me is he's trying to shut us up. He doesn't want to hear the criticism. He doesn't want to hear the comments. He doesn't want to hear how this should be improved or how that should be improved. Blaming the audience, blaming the WWE fans for what we're getting, what we're seeing, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Do you agree with that? Also, is TNA wrestling truly for sale? Tony Khan doesn't want to buy it, and at this time, at this moment, the WWE doesn't even want to buy it. But there can be a diet, ladies and gentlemen, because what we're going to do from here on in is we're going to talk about this very special update. CM Punk's return to WWE television could reportedly begin with one final appearance on Raw before he officially transitions to the SmackDown brand on Friday nights. Now, here's the thing. That's what you've already heard and seen. We already did a big video on that before this one. Go check it out, guys. Remember, we do multiple videos a day, so it's so important to set a reminder on your cell phone, your iPhone, your watch, your TV, whatever you got, whatever electronic device you got. It is always, always a good idea to set a reminder or always search up SeanzViewEnt right here on YouTube, because the drama is about to intensify, and we are going to vilify it. We are going to dramatize it. We are going to build it up. We are going to drum it up for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers that bring us into the fold. Now, there's rumors that CM Punk is going to turn into a heel, that CM Punk is going to be a bad guy, that you are going to see the changing of winds with CM Punk. Meltzer provided an update that CM Punk could make one final appearance on Raw before, well, here's the thing, though. CM Punk could actually turn heel on Raw and say he's going after Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE title, because it would appear as if the direction the WWE is going in for SummerSlam could very well be this. The undisputed WWE title on the line at the biggest party of the summer. CM Punk one-on-one with Cody Rhodes, where it is expected, it is anticipated that CM Punk will win the undisputed WWE Championship. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that. Also, breaking news on the Night of Champions King of the Ring Finals, Jey Uso and Obafemi. We got breaking news on that. Jey Uso has went on record. He has said it himself. This isn't just the dirt sheets, the websites, or the newsletters we're talking about it. Everybody's talking about what Jey Uso just said. Jey Uso is heading into the King of the Ring Finals, and he is not acting scared of Oba, not one bit. After punching his ticket to the finals, Jey Uso is dismissing Oba as just another superstar. And according to those in the know, guys, All signs point to Jey Uso somehow, some way getting the win at the King of the Ring. But what you don't understand is that everyone's saying, oh, it's going to be Brock Lesnar that's going to screw Oba. It's going to be Brock Lesnar that's going to come back. It's going to be Brock Lesnar that makes a return. But no, there's now rumors and gossip that Roman Reigns is going to send Jacob Fatu. Yes, you heard that right. Roman Reigns is going to send potentially Jacob Fatu into that match to ensure that Jey Uso overcomes the odds. And then that will build towards a Roman Reigns Oba Femi match potentially on night 1 at SummerSlam or night 2. But see, Oba, there's been rumor and gossip, because the WWE does want to build. The WWE does have in mind Roman Reigns versus Oba Femi. Now, they could hold it off until next year's WrestleMania. Make no mistake about it. They could hold it off until WrestleMania. However, there is some rumor and gossip that Oba might be pulling some double duty at SummerSlam. Night 1, he could face the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. And on night 2, he could face Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Or, ladies and gentlemen, we could see that match happen at next year's WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on all of that. Also, breaking news on Paul Heyman. Tony Khan responds after Paul Heyman calls him a wolf with $1 billion checkbook. Tony Khan heard what Paul Heyman said about him recently, and he is not mad about it at all. And after Paul Heyman gave he gave AEW some major credit. So again, that's leading a lot of people to assume, could Paul Heyman be on his way to AEW? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on that. Also, Jey Uso claims he doesn't care about fans anymore after the WWE King of the Ring backlash. Jey Uso has heard all the noise. He has seen all the dislikes. He has seen all the hate. He has seen all the criticism. And you know what? I'm kind of liking this version of Jey Uso. They're switching it up. They're going in a different direction. I am liking this version of Jey Uso. And apparently, he is done caring about what the audience wants. Also, there is some firing going back, guys. Firing back at criticism over the recruiting of athletes for WWE NXT. Kendall Gray fires back at criticism. Also, the pro wrestling world is reacting, sadly and unfortunately, according to those in the know. It happened very fast and very quickly. The wrestling world is now paying tribute to Joe Doering. It has been confirmed after his passing, after he has died. The messages are now hitting hard in the pro wrestling world as they react to his passing due to cancer at just such a young age of 44 years old. Our thoughts, our comments, and our prayers go out to Joe Doering, one of the greatest characters, one of the best acts. You want to talk about character development. You want to talk about realism. You want to talk about authentic. That was one of the most authentic characters you will see in Joe Doering, who had made an impact in TNA and various other wrestling promotions around the world. I still can't get over it. I still can't believe it, man. He passed away just hours before WWE SmackDown tonight, and just a couple of days before WWE Night of Champions. I mean, we're going to have I'll tell you what, guys, between WWE, between AEW, and between NXT, it is going to be a weekend filled of premium live events and pay-per-views. And I think all those shows should be in dedication the passing of Joe. After nearly 10 years of battling brain cancer, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling confirmed that he died peacefully surrounded by his family at just 44 years old. He packed 1,000 years. He might have lasted only 44 years, but Joe packed 1,000 years worth of living into every one of them. Now, his passing came just days after his family shared that he was preparing to enter hospice care. His sister-in-law, Mandy, had revealed that his GoFundMe page that he was battling his third brain tumor after being first diagnosed in 2016. His 2022 brain stem surgery also left him unable to walk on and he was then having to be forced to be into a wheelchair, viewers, and it affected his mobility and left him mostly reliant again in a wheelchair. Now, those who remember him, the man behind the fighter, Josh Alexander, shared a deeply emotional tribute, revealing that he wrestled during Joe's final match on the July 1st, 2022, and later realized that Joe Doering may have already known something was wrong at that time. A month prior, I noticed that something was off with Joe, but I never crossed my mind that his career might have returned. That his cancer might have returned. In my mind, he'd already faced that battle and won. When it came time for that match, he was down for everything. Angle slam off the apron to the floor. Let's do it. Superplex. He was down. He had a 20-plus main event. We had a 20-plus main event title match on pay-per-view. I can't imagine the pain or discomfort he was feeling at the time, but in true Joe fashion, he was an absolute warrior. It is a strange feeling, both honored and sad to have been the one that closed out his career with. I'm just fortunate to have known him both in and out of the ring. He fought cancer for so long, and I can only hope now that he can finally rest. Also, Frankie Kazarian, Gail Kim had some comments. AEW and the wrestling world mourn the passing of Joe Doering. Our deepest sympathies go out to his family, friends, and fans during this incredibly difficult time. Joe Doering built a career that earned respect across the globe. He had a brief WWE developmental deal in 2010. For those of you that may remember, he is a former WWE TNA star. Became a two-time Triple Crown heavyweight champion in All Japan Wrestling, and later joined TNA in 2020 as part of Violent by Design, one of the greatest groups in professional wrestling history, in my estimation. And again, this was to think that Josh Alexander, guys, had his final match. Unbelievable. Rest in peace, Joe, from Frankie. TNA Wrestling talked about it. Gail Kim talked about it. AEW, again, Gail Kim said the following: former WWE Women's Champion, thinking of Joe today, his family and loved ones who will miss him terribly, always a gentle giant. Even Eddie Edwards issued his comments. Simon Miller saying such a sad story. The ace of Sin City Screwball also going up on there. PWI's Pro Wrestling Illustrated. And, of course, Sami Callihan. NWA World League Wrestling and Harley Race Academy. Brian Hebner. So gutted. Joe and I instantly became friends and buddies inside and outside the ring upon my return to TNA Wrestling. He was a gentle, kind, and understanding human being and a wonderful talent. Rest in peace, Joe. The Murdoch Monster, Lance Archer. Rest in peace, Joe. Godspeed, my friend. Brooks Jensen, sending my condolences to the family and friends of Joe. And, of course, right here on Sean's View Entertainment, our thoughts and our prayers go out to Joe and his family during what is a devastating, trying time. But we will always remember the memories, the moments, and the matches, viewers, fans, and subscribers. WWE apparently unhappy over SmackDown, as well they should be, but maybe not in the way that you think, maybe not in the way that you suspect, because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, WWE are not just unhappy about SmackDown's viewership as of late, or their, lack of ticket sales, which that should be their main focus, but it's not. But what is WWE actually unhappy about as it concerns SmackDown on Friday nights on the USA Network? WWE unhappy over entire June 26th, which is for tonight, SmackDown episode leaking online. Is that really, should that really be their foundation? Should that really be their biggest worry? Is that what validates them? Is that a tape show leaked online in a day where we got social media and a day where you have Reddit and YouTube and X and Instagram and everything else? That's their biggest thing. They should be more worried about their booking and their creative and their storylines and their repetitiveness and the same old song and dance. That's what they should be worried about. Also, what else is leaked online that the WWE is probably not too happy with? The first look at the WWE Night of Champions stage setup inside Saudi Arabia. El Grande Americano mask sells for an insane amount at charity auction. Ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word that that mask, which is very iconic now, sold for $50,035. That is a huge jump from where the bidding started, and it sat earlier in June where the mask had already passed $1,000. Also, following the brain cancer battle of Joe Doering at just 44 years old, it just goes to show you, you literally do gotta live every single day and in every single way, because you just truly, really never know. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Without you, there is no Sean's View. Subscribe.